Yes. Oh. Yeah.
What's up, all you beautiful people? Look at me over here. I'm wearing a helmet. I can't remember the last time that I wore a helmet. It's probably been over a good like 3-4 years. Homie Rob at Vert Jungle, shout out Vert Jungle, gave me this helmet their last event, and it's my first time wearing it. It's a brand new helmet. It's padded. It fits very nice. I'm stoked. I feel like I got blessed with one of the best helmets. So without further ado though, we're here at Lake Forest Skate Park. Lake Forest Skate Park is huge, massive transition skate park, and I'm a transition skater, so I'm stoked to be here. Anyways, this park has massive gaps, massive lines, and in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about something I've never talked about before: skating gaps, making gaps, doing gaps while skating. And in transition skateboarding, doing gaps is a huge part of it. Think of John Cardiel, Grant Taylor, some of the best. They'd be doing massive gaps. If you look at this park right here, it's got a lot of massive gaps. Like, look at this one. Hip to the back of the cradle right there. Anyways, that thing looks huge. I'm gonna gap that later. That was like one of the gaps I've been eyeing up since other videos here. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be talking about in today's video: how to do gaps. I know it takes a lot to, do a fat gap. And there's things you gotta do mentally and physically to prepare yourself for a gap or to do a gap. And that I will be sharing with you in this video. But for now, enjoy some warm-ups. Here we go. Oh, we got our boy Esteban.
Let's get it.
He's gonna teach you guys how to go front side properly, okay?
Love you guys.
He loves you. We love you. I love you. Here we go. Back-to-back lines. Cake in the middle. Who wants first? Oh yeah, bonds in, baby. Let's go. Oh yeah. Backside, big pocket, front side over the cake. Here we go. Yes.
Yeah.
Game. You survived. You both survived. I know, it's kind of gnarly.
Yes. Oh.
Gaps, dude. Gaps are all about having the right line and the right speed. You don't have the line, you don't have the speed, you're probably not going to clear the gap. I mean, it's probably one of your first thoughts, honestly, for anyone doing a gap. But make sure you have the speed. Almost make sure you have more speed than you think you need. Because if you have the speed, that's also half the battle. Thinking you got it, going for it, and having the speed, you're more likely going to do this gap that you want to do, or unlock a new gap in the park, or do a gap that someone else has done. Doing gaps is about having speed and having full commitment.
Oh, that looks sick.
Oh. Yeah, Bon? All right, so one thing I think that comes with like doing gaps, especially in skateboarding, the first thing, I'll say the second thing, but there's really two things that really, you know, is gonna help you prepare and make a gap in skateboarding. But the first thing is mentally picturing yourself doing the gap. Sometimes gaps are so insane, or gaps have not been done yet, you know, it's an MBD. And so picturing someone doing it isn't possible because it hasn't been done yet. So you gotta kind of picture yourself, play it in your head, treat it like, you know, you've done it before. Just picture yourself doing the gap. And that's half the battle to doing the gap. Because if you can picture yourself doing it, you feel like you can do it, then, you know, there's a good chance that you probably can do it.
Oh, it looks sick for me. Oh.
All right now. So I know first point, you know, you might think like, oh, I could grind this 40-style rail, or I could, you know, picture myself gapping this 200-foot gap. But then, you know, in real life, it's probably impossible. It's not what I mean. Something more realistic, you know, you got to picture it. But the other part to landing and picturing, you know, the other part to landing and doing a gap is you got to picture, you got to kind of throw your carcass across the gap too. You got to, you know, do whatever it takes to get the speed and jump across the gap like you are going to do the gap with your board. If you can, you know, fake like you're going to do the gap and make the whole gap, you know, whether it's a quarter pipe to a quarter pipe to a bank, over a corner, quarter to quarter, just different types of transition gaps. If you can throw your you know, your body across it like a carcass toss, and then you can also picture yourself doing it, there's a high probability you're probably going to do that gap. So those are really those are really just the two things that really is going to tell someone if they can do a gap or not, or opening up a new gap. There's a lot of gaps I've been to or I've done that people say have not been done before, and I can't picture someone doing it because I haven't seen a clip. So I picture myself doing it, even though it's not been done. If I can picture it, then I can throw my body across it with my board, you know, and I'm okay. Then I'm gonna go back up there, do it again, and try to make the gap. That's part of the trick to, you know, making gaps happen. But yeah, part of the part to doing gaps is, you know, you got to throw your body on the line. You got to get your body across it. If you get your body and your board across it, you can picture it in your mind. There's no stopping you in landing that gap. It might hurt yourself, but I feel like doing the gap is a bigger prize than versus, you know, maybe a little bruise here and there, you know. I think, you know, making the gap and doing something new in skateboarding, opening something up, is way bigger prize than kind of hurting your body. I know that's kind of sad to say, but that's how much I love skateboarding. That's gonna be it. All right, one more.
And that's how you take a slam, guys. It's part of skateboarding too, you know? You get out?
So that really hurt. I didn't have enough speed going up the waterfall. I clipped my front truck. Going on the first step, coming in, bang my knee right in the concrete. Oh, it really hurt. So what I said earlier, you my other video or this video, I can't remember now. But speed is everything when you see a transition. You don't have speed, you're not gonna make your gap. This sends the gap, it's the stairs. I didn't have enough speed going over it, went down. That might take you out for the day. But I'm Big Al, nothing's gonna take me out. Let's keep going.